Hello everybody, today I'm at Zeigler Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram taking a look at the all-new 2019 Ram 1500. This is the Laramie, so this is the top of the line trim level. You get chrome everywhere, chrome tow hooks, LED fog lights, 22-inch chrome rims with some brushed dark inserts, it looks like. This vehicle does have the 4-corner air suspension. You do have your limited badging along the door sill. This does come with proximity entry as well as flip up tow mirrors, which are also chrome. This does have the trailer tow package. I think this vehicle has every package available. You do have your rear parking sensors kind of on the lower portion of the bumper, and some plastic guard right there to protect against corrosion and whatnot. LED taillights with the blind spot monitoring right here. Your 4x4 badge. The new updated Ram logo. Tailgate release as well as your backup camera, your 4-pin and your 7-pin trailer connector, limited badging again on the back, complete spray and bed liner. You do get the power sliding window in the back, chrome exhaust tips. This one does come with the 33-gallon fuel tank. That is a upgrade, I believe, over the 26. And you do have power deployable running boards as well. Let's take a look at the engine real quick. Here's a closer look at the 5.7 liter V8. This engine produces 395 horsepower and 410 foot-pounds of torque. It is the same engine that's in the previous generation. However, because the truck is lighter, it does get better fuel economy. I think it's 15 city and 22 highway. I will confirm that when we take a look at the window sticker later on. This does not have the e-torque system. The e-torque system is going to have a battery right here. That is going to be a late availability. So when those come out, I will be coming back to the lot and doing a video walkthrough on those as well. Let's take a closer look at the interior. Getting in is real easy. Just before we get in though, I want to show you the key real quick. You have your unlock, lock, your tailgate release, remote start, and your lowering and raising because of the 4-corner air suspension. I'm going to lock the vehicle, and because it has proximity entry, put my hand here and it unlocks. Open the door and the power running boards deploy. Getting up and into the truck is real easy. There we go. The power running boards do retract after about 3 to 5 seconds of all the doors being closed. So starting over here on the left side, you have this really nice trim. It's like a brushed look almost. You have really nice detail in the stitching as well throughout. This being the top trim level, you can expect the best of quality and materials. This leather is extremely nice. This does come with the optional 19 speaker audio system. I said that correctly, 19 speakers. There's one here and one down there, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I love that aluminum looking speaker cover. Over here, you have all your window and lock and unlock options as you'd expect. I think this is actually a direct carryover from the previous generation. You do have small storage right here, as well as a large cup holder and a smaller cup holder down there. Moving our way over to the right, you have all of your lighting controls, your electronic parking brake, and your pedal settings. This does have power adjustable pedals as well. Moving up, you have a heating cooling vent, Moving over to the dash, you have an absolutely beautiful display. This is probably the best display in the industry. You have all sorts of options and settings. One thing that I love that Ram does is not only do they give you a really easy, user-friendly display, they also show you what's coming next. So, you know, it's very easy to navigate. You can set parameters and all that. Overall, I'm extremely impressed with this center display. I think this is the luxury group, is how you get that center display. Something to note too is the Limited has its own kind of color scheme. If you watched my previous video on the Laramie Longhorn, that has a little bit of a different gauge cluster as well. This one has a blue theme. The Ram does light up there, which is absolutely awesome. Coming back to the steering wheel, you have the new updated Ram logo. Absolutely beautiful steering wheel. It is heated. This vehicle has all the bells and whistles. It has this really nice material. I don't even know what this is, but it's on the steering wheel on the top and on the bottom here at the 6 o'clock position, and it carries over throughout. So coming up here, you have the control buttons for the screen up there. You also have your hands-free calling right here. Moving over to the right of the steering wheel, you have your adaptive cruise control right there, so you can determine how close or how far you want to follow the vehicle in front of you. And you have just your regular cruise control settings right there as well. I believe this is for your manual gear selection. Pretty cool. And like all other Ram vehicles, you do have the channel presets, seek, rocker on the left side, and the volume on the right side behind the steering wheel. Moving over here, you do have push button start. I believe on 2019, all the Rams come standard with push button start. Pretty cool. Moving down here, you have your gear selection, or your transfer case selection: 4 auto, 2-wheel, 4 high, 4 low. This vehicle does have an electronic locking diff. It has a 392 rear axle. And something I noted too, I'm not going to turn the vehicle on because it's low on fuel, they just got it. If you turn the vehicle off while the vehicle is in drive, you'll get a audible tone and it'll automatically shift to park for you. So that's a pretty cool feature. This rotary dial is a little bit of getting used to, but I like it a lot. It's sleek, gives you a lot of room over here. Very cool. Coming up here, you can see again another speaker. Up top you got your Ram logo, a little bit of a storage tray, and a 12-volt outlet right there. You have a absolutely massive 12-inch Tesla style touchscreen display, which can be split into 2 if you'd like. Not only do you have your buttons for your heating and cooling controls physical, you have them on the screen as well. See if I can turn this on real quick. I think the dealer actually has to be able to turn this on. I can't turn it on right now. However, you do have the option to split the screen in half with Apple CarPlay or whatever you'd like, navigation up top or flip-flop. Physical buttons for all of the heating and cooling, which is awesome. You do have the option as well as having it on the screen if you'd like. Lane keep assist, on off, hazard lights, and that's assisted parking, I believe, on off. Down here you have your integrated trailer brake control, very nice. Right here you can either raise or lower the height of the vehicle because this does have the 4-corner air suspension. Traction control on off, tow haul mode, rear parking sensors off, front parking sensors off. Very cool that they give you physical buttons right there to quickly turn it on and off on the fly. Under that you have your disc changer right here. I think this is actually a single disc, And then you have USB-C and regular USB, you have 2 of each, and an auxiliary port right there as well. I believe this does have wireless charging. Yes, it does. This is a phone storage area, and you get a absolutely massive deep storage compartment right here with a 115 volt outlet in the bottom. Something very cool that Ram did was they kind of gave you the option to customize this center storage area. With the push of this button, you can move this back to access more storage, or you can have some cup holders right here. Absolutely beautiful trim throughout. And you have some coin storage right here, as well as another tray. So if you have everything closed, it looks very sleek. Over here you do have a little bit of map storage if you'd like. Coming to the top, you have a absolutely beautiful limited logo with really nice stitching down the center. Very nice. Lifting the shallow portion up, you do have some pretty decent storage right here, as well as a USB plug for a phone. And then you lift the big one up, and you have access to even more storage underneath. All Rams come with this kind of helper right here, trigonometric ratios, stuff like that, angles. That's a kind of cool Easter egg they put in there. Coming over here, you have another storage compartment right there with absolutely this trim in this truck is just to die for. This is absolutely beautiful. Glove compartment down here, pretty big. Again, more speakers, as you can see. Here's a better shot of the seats in the Limited. This is the black interior. Look at the detail all throughout. Absolutely gorgeous. You do have your universal 3-door garage opener, as well as a lit vanity. These are your speakers for your hands-free calling, I believe, up top. Moving over here, you have all of your dome and map light buttons, as well as your driver assist button and your SOS button. This right here controls the panoramic sunroof, which goes pretty much the length of the cab. Right here controls the rear sliding window. And right here you can even release the tailgate in the back to lower it. Very cool. This vehicle is absolutely packed with features. Let's take a look and see how much legroom we have in the back now. They did make the cabs on these vehicles bigger while also saving weight. As you can see, the stitching continues throughout. Yet another speaker. With the second generation of the floor storage, they've actually given you more room. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let's take this out real quick so I can show you guys. On this side, you have centimeters, and on this side you have inches. Not a lot of people notice that. That is a pretty cool, handy dandy, helpful measuring device right there. And it's cool, you can take these out and wash them out, so if you want to put ice in there or something like that, you can. Getting in with these steps, again, extremely easy. Holy cow. You have tons of room in this vehicle. I'd say I probably have 8 to 9 inches of legroom between me and the driver's seat. You do have storage behind both driver and passenger seats as well. You do have heating and cooling vents right here, a little storage cubby right there, 2 USBs, 2 USB Type-Cs, heated and cooled seats, as well as another 115 volt outlet. Something that I love that Ram did was, instead of just giving you a tiny little armrest slash cup holder, the entire seat comes down. So not only do you get 2 cup holders, you also get storage if you need it. Store pens here, phones, small tablet right there. Very, very cool. There's 2 more speaker grills right there. And something I did not tell you was these seats do fold up very easily, and you have under seat storage right here, which is actually bigger than previous generations. Also too, if you noticed this handle right here, this is to make the seats recline. I don't know if I'll be able to do it one-handed. Maybe I'll do it with my seat. So I'll flip this around. Alrighty, so I'm gonna grab the handle. I'm gonna pull my seat, and as you can see, you can recline. Even with it reclined, I still have a ton of leg room. So if you're on a very long trip and you're in the back, you can be very comfortable. I would actually almost prefer to be in the back seat during a long trip just because of how much leg room you have back here. Man, this thing is beautiful. Let's take a quick look at the bed, and then I'll show you the auto leveling or four-corner air suspension system real quick. So the bed on this vehicle, you can either push the button on the tailgate release, push the button in the cab, or push the button on the fob and it'll lower. Now it is a dampened tailgate, so that is new for 2019. Also, it is extremely light. One finger, and there you go. I believe the tailgate, all the doors, and the hood are all aluminum on this vehicle, so you don't have to worry about rust and corrosion. You do have LED lights on both sides of the bed, as well as 4 tie-down points. Now, another thing you may have seen on the key, I don't know how well I'll be able to show you this, but let's say your vehicle is in off-road mode, because this is 4-wheel drive, and you want to get into it after parking it at the mall or whatever. Come to the key, double click that was the wrong button. Double click the lower button, and the vehicle will actually, I don't know if you can see it lowering right now. There you go. Lower it a little bit so that way it's easier to get in and out of. If you go into the cab, you can then raise it if you're doing any off-roading or whatever with the button right here. Just flick up on that and it'll do it. There we go. Oh, now the screen will turn on. Perfect. All right, let's take a look at the window sticker and see everything this vehicle comes with. All right, this is the best shot I'm gonna get of this window sticker. 2019 Ram 1500 Limited Crew Cab 4x4. Base price of $56,195. There's all of your standard equipment. It comes with a 321 rear axle, however, because they have a locking one, they now get a 392, I believe. Here's all of your optional equipment. I don't know if that'll focus for you. There's your 19 speaker premium audio, 33-gallon fuel tank, 22-inch rims, active noise canceling system, heavy-duty engine cooling system, bringing the total price to $65,680. Like I said earlier, 15 city, 21 highway for your MPG, for a combined of 17. If you are interested in this vehicle, I will leave all the contact information in the description below. They are getting a lot of Limiteds, Laramies, and Laramie Longhorns in right now. I believe the Rebel is lagging behind a little bit, but as soon as they get one, I'll come and do a video on that as well. I'd like to thank Zeigler, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram for allowing me to come to their lot and do these video walkthroughs. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and have a great day.